here, hope you're having a great day and welcome to another one of my video lessons. Now in this video we're going to finish what we started in Beginner's Rock Lick Part 1. In this second video in the series I'm going to show you 3 more powerful rock licks used by some of the biggest names in rock guitar today. They all contain powerful components for making up great rock licks of your own, and they're all coming from the E blues scale. And just a reminder that the backing track for this lesson is available on my YouTube channel for you to practice along to. Before we jump into the licks, let's just check that you know the E blues scale. Here it is. If you don't know it, pause the video and follow along on the tab. Okay, with that done, let's jump in to lick 1 now. And I kind of copied this from something that Slash plays in his Sweet Child of Mine solo. Let's have a listen to it. I'm starting at the 12th fret on the G string and the B string. I'm playing both those strings with my first finger. I'm picking them and giving them a bit of a blues curl. This is a little bit of a bend, pulling them down towards the floor, just to give them that bit of a bluesy flavour. Onto the D string now, we're going to pick 14 and pull it off to 12. Then pick 14 again on the D. Move on to the G string now, pick 12, hammer on your 3rd finger to 14 and pull back off to 12 again, and then play the 14th fret on the D string. Now we're going to do that twice when we play the lick, like this. 3, 4. Carry on, we play this pattern up the E minor pentatonic scale. We're going to pick the 12th fret twice on the G string, pick 14 on the D and pull off to 12. Move on to the G string now, pick 14 twice, pull off to 12 and hammer back on to 14. Now move on to the 12th fret on the B string. We're going to pick this note twice. Pick 14 and pull off to 12. Onto the B string now. Pick 15 twice. Pull off to 12 and hammer back onto 15. So let me put that bar together for you because there's quite a lot going on there. Finish off the lick, bend that 15th note on the B string up 2 frets, and then do it again. So here's the second part of the lick, including the bend at the end. Here's the whole lick, slow now. 3, 4. Here's lick 2, it uses a cool little repeating blues scale motif. To start with, we've got this little repeating phrase. Now I'm playing 12 on the B string, I'm picking that with a down pick. Then I'm hammering my 3rd finger onto 15 on the B and pulling it back off to 12 again. Finally, I'm going to the G string at 15. Now, I'm going to pick that with an up pick. So the picking for this fragment of the lick is down, up, down. Now, when you go to the G string, you want to just slightly release this first finger so you don't get this. You want them ringing together like that. So if you just relax your first finger, the deadens off that note and just keeps everything clean. So that's that part of the lick. Now we're going to play that 4 times. Next part we're going to play 12 on the B string, then 15 on the G string, slide that down to 14 and pull off to 12 on the G. Then pick 14 and pull off to 12 on the G. 14 on the D, I'm playing that with my 3rd finger. 12 on the G. And then finish with this bend on 15 on the B string. Here's the whole lick slow. 3, 4. So that's 2 licks in the bag. Let's have a listen to the 3rd lick now. It starts off with a nice repeating pentatonic phrase, and then it works its way down the entire blues scale. Let's have a listen to it now. Here's a repeating phrase at the start of the lick. Now I like to start this with an up pick. I'm picking 15 on the top E with my 3rd finger playing that with an up pick and pulling off to 12 on the top E. Then play the B string at the 12th fret with an up pick, and then go back to 12 on the top E with a down pick. So we've got up, up, down, up, down, up, down. Sometimes if I'm starting it, I would probably begin it with a down pick, but once I get into the cycle of looping that round, that's the picking that I find works best. Remember to roll your 1st finger as best you can so you don't get there. You've got to just move that pressure across that 1st finger just to keep the notes nice and clean. Anyway, we're going to play that little phrase 3 times, and then we're going to end at the 15th fret on the top E. We're going to grab it and bend it up 2 frets. And that's the first part of the lick. Now to carry on, we're going to play 15 on the top E with our 3rd finger, and we're going to pull off to our 1st finger at 12. 15 to 12 on the B string next. Then grab 15 on the G string with your 3rd, pick it and slide it down to 14 and pull off to your 1st finger at 12 on the G. We're basically going down the blues scale here. Onto the D string now, we're going to pull off 14 to 12. Then pick 14 on the A string and we're going to slide it down to 12 and pull off to your 1st finger, which is the 10th fret. Now play 12 on the E string and finish by playing the A string at 10th fret. So if I put the whole lick together slow, we get this. 3, 4. I'm going to set you a bit of homework with this video. Try taking a couple of the fragments of these licks and seeing what you can do with them. I mean, you might like this little phrase here from lick 3. Just take that, use it as a starting point and see if you can then use it to jump into a new idea of your own. You can mix it in with some of the other bits from the other licks and see what you can come up with. This is how we start to get good at improvising and jamming and making up our own licks. Also, put on a backing track and see what you can do with some of these bits without playing the licks exactly the way that I played them. Okay, so hopefully you could hear in that short demonstration that I was mixing in some of the fragments and bits that make up the licks we've seen in this video in different ways and combining them to come up with different licks. And that's what you need to do. This is how you build a vocabulary and you get comfortable at soloing and improvising just by experimenting with all the bits and pieces that make up the licks that you learn. So hours of fun with that, and you can use the backing track which I've been using in this video. If you want to, you'll find that on my YouTube channel and there's a link to it in the description below. So thanks for watching. Remember to check out more videos and freebies and all sorts of other cool stuff at my website, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future guitar lessons. A lot more coming very soon. But in the meantime, enjoy these licks, have a great day, and I'll catch you next time.